Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another Etheria restart video, and today we're going to talk about your animuses in the mid game. What should your roster kind of look like as you hit day 4 and start pushing into day 5 in Etheria restart? Now, what we're going to talk about here, I'm going to tell you kind of like how I'm doing it, and let me throw my camera off the screen because I know I'm going to need a new camera setup when this game goes live. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I've been focusing on and then talk about maybe some of the differences I have than other people. In fact, let's start there. On my free-to-play account, it's going to look a little different because I have Tiamat leveled. I randomly pulled Tiamat on this account. I'm purposely not playing with her just to see if it's doable, and it definitely is. It just takes a little bit of a different configuration. So for me, the first thing that I focused on was getting a main carry from the Reason, Hollow, and Odd elements. Those characters for me are Leon for the red one, Real Mucha for the green one, and Rosa for the blue one. Now, blue, also known as Odd, is the last element you really needed, and that worked out for me because it was a while before I off-bannered Rosa. I just picked her up randomly, and I don't know what I would have done in some fights without her, but there's a part in this game where I really just kind of needed some more damage, and having that blue element to counteract the red one was huge. The first part for me where I really needed it was this Whitney fight. It would have been a lot harder for me to clear this without Tiamat or Rosa. Just throwing that out there. I've seen Tiamat strats where you can kind of slow play this, play some dots, things, crowd control, stuff like that. I needed those and Rosa, so Rosa was a big deal for me there. And then she rolled straight into Nico Nana, and I'm 3-starring hell with her. Then eventually, whoops, I'm going to want to be farming Aurora, who again is also that fire element. I might start messing with this a little bit more tonight. I really haven't messed with her much yet, but as you start getting into Nightmare her, you get some kind of interesting pieces of gear, including Fury. I wouldn't mind messing with that set. It's not today maybe for me, but it's okay. That's why I got those characters. Now back to the animuses, which is the main thing here. Outside of my three what I call main DPS, I have sub DPS. What has been for me are these two. So either Messiah or Heinrich. I made the mistake of building both. I probably should have only built one. Now, Messiah is a just monster. He hits harder than probably any other character I have. And Heinrich, I haven't built to hit as hard, but I have him supporting my team, with his last words and his block, stuff like that. Both of them provide extra damage. Heinrich provides a ton of extra utility. Either way, in most of my comps, I'm running a main DPS and a sub DPS, one of those two. Then you have time manipulation. This is probably the most important slot, and it's the one that you can, you have some options here. So Freya, being the first banner unit, fills this very nicely. Just unfortunately for her, she is that hollow element, and we do have some Reason fights where she struggles. Then she shares an element with Chiaki the Echo. This has been a problem, I think, for some people, is when they try to run some speed into a firefight. I say fire, I mean Reason. They try to run Hollow into a Reason fight with Chiaki or Freya, they can get blown up a little bit. So either way, both of these fill the same role. And then you have Lily. A mistake I made on my account was leveling Lily and Freya. I think I could have got away with just one of them and Chiaki, and in most comps now I'm really just running one of them in the mid game. Lily has been my favorite of those as I've pushed into the mid game. Her speed buff, her utility's been really clutch, but you're gonna want one of these characters right here to be boosting your speed along, in my opinion, or somebody to do that for you. Then you have what is my favorite part of this roster, and that's the SR, fill the void characters. So in a lot of fights, let me hop into a shell drop fight right here. I talked about this in my last video, but look at the team that I ran into this Whitney fight. This is one of the hardest fights that I've cleared in the game so far. I had to use Obol and Marvel. This is how I just pieced it together. I probably could have watched some guides, built up my Tiamat or something, I don't know, but I brought Obol and Marvel. Obol having that elemental advantage is really nice. He provides a stun because you got these ads. You got to deal with these ads. My goal was focus down Whitney. She was my main target. So I needed my Rosa. I needed my Messiah focusing their damage there. Obol controlled the ads with the stun, also provided a dot on the boss. And then Marvel, man, people are sleeping on Marvel. This dude, we all get him for free in our first 10 pull, and you'll probably pick up some dupes of him along the way. What a god. Marvel is insane. He's also a PvP god too. His turn meter pushback and resistance debuff and speed debuff. I mean, speed and turn meter are king in this game. You lead off a fight with Marvel, you now have the advantage in that category. So he's kind of like an opposite Chiaki in a way, an opposite Lily, an opposite Freya. I love throwing my Marvel in there, man. He's great. And then your crowd controllers, your Krakens, your Obels of the world. Like, this is awesome. You can play dot teams with like Obel, and I haven't built the dude, so I forget his name, hanging around, not Viper. Oh, you know, the dude with his poison looking gun. Y'all know him. Maybe I don't have him. Yo, maybe this account doesn't have them. That's crazy. But crowd control, the amount of utility you get from your SR characters. We all know what Gray can do. Yo, these characters are great, including on my free-to-play account, leaning into like Dina for her debuffs, her like turn meter stuff, all of that. So that's what my account looks like. What I think you need main carries. You got to kill people. So having main carries is important. You need turn meter manipulation, whether you're getting that from an SSR or using Chiaki the Echo, whatever there. I mean, at some point, I think you got to fall off of number 41, right? If you're using number 41 at mid game, how have your pulls been that bad? Hey, there's the dot guy, Vegas. He was just hanging out down here with number 41. You know what I mean? Haven't built him, obviously. But yeah, you need some kind of turn meter manipulation. Lily's my favorite. Frey is also absolutely insane. And Chiaki the Echo is the best SR unit in the game. Then crowd control and more turn manipulation. Whether that turn manipulation is in form of crowd control, or it's Marvel shoving people back. That's what my in-game roster looks like right now. And that's how I've been able to unlock the ability to farm like some red level stuff right here from Nico Nana. And look at that. It's nice to see drops where you're not getting yellows anymore. I'm completely just into fuchsias. This is a little bit lucky. There's still some yellows in Nightmare 2, but 7 wins, 1 loss on a Nightmare 2 auto run. We will take that, even if I did get unlucky and literally just get all the freaking health sets to drop. Yeah, that's decent. Okay, so you don't always get the best stuff to drop. It is what it is. I'll mess with that here in a minute. Anyway, that's what my roster looks like in the mid game. I just wanted to show that off. I didn't really have time to show that off in my other mid game video. There it is. My mistake again. I branched out too much. I think you want to pick from those categories, find what you have that you like to use and what fits you best. Looking at elements, don't overinvest into one single element, because you're going to run into an ops element fight and just get curb stomped to death. It happened to me a lot, and so I had to again spread out even more. I've used all 5 of my resets, and not gonna lie, I undid one of them, which felt like a huge waste. Okay, hey guys, thank you. Keep joining the Discord, keep subscribing to the channel. We are pushing, like, we're gonna push 30K subs pretty soon, so keep subbing. Release of this game is in way less than a month. What, it's the 12th? We release on the 5th of next month. It's almost time. So come on this journey with me and us on this channel. I'll see y'all there. Peace.